Good day, students. So today we're going to learn about Google's document writers or Google Slides, Google Sheets, and Google Forms as well. And I'm assuming you have some knowledge about Microsoft Office Word. You've probably used it before. And also, I believe you have used PowerPoint presentations from your uh, probably some subjects you've had, but yeah, we're just gonna have a quick run through on these set applications, Google Slides, Sheets, and Forms, and Docs, of course. And what I want you to learn from this is the basics, just the basics actually of how to deal with these kinds of applications, because it's a wonderful knowledge to have, because by learning this, I'm pretty sure LibreOffice, if you've heard of it, it's like a free version of these things as well, document writers, and it's pretty the same really. And coming from a uh, technical consultant such as me, I hope you learn some tricks as well on uh, how to deal with these things, how to manipulate data in sheets as well, from forms to sheets, and also make presentations. But I'm not gonna go really deep, because that's actually for you to explore, and I firmly believe that you'll learn more if you're gonna do it by yourself. So what I'm gonna do now is gonna introduce you the um, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna introduce you some basic functionalities of um, these applications. So yeah, it's really nice. So here we go. And okay, here. Okay, now if you see my screen, actually, um, all document writers. If I say document writers, I'm referring to applications such as Google Docs and Microsoft Office Word, also LibreOffice, and yeah, basically those are applications that write documents, and you can write essays on it. Yeah, basically any document, you can write any document on it. And as you can see, all it's pretty similar to Microsoft Office Word, except for this UI, this sidebar over here, if you can see, and the toolbar and the menu bar is actually quite different. So here, this whole thing is the menu bar, and this here under that menu bar is the toolbar. The toolbar is it speaks for itself. It's where your tools are. You can print if you want to print, or you can undo or redo. You have these things, you have these buttons, or you have shortcuts as well. If you hover into these icons, it will speak for itself. It will show you its name, and if you can see here, zoom, styles, font size. If you want your text to be bold, italic, underlined, or if you want to change text color, you have it here. It's pretty much the same with Microsoft Office Word, except it's more based on, it's web based. So basically, you can only access this through the web, or if you have Chromebooks, then um, that's a different story, because Chromebooks have a um, built-in Google Docs and Google Slides sheets in it, which functions as local apps. And a Chromebook basically is a different operating system than what we have here. Most of us are using Windows, and some of us are using Mac probably. If we're tech geeks, if you're a tech geek, you're probably using a Linux distribution. And yeah, it's basically the same for everything. A Word or a document writer has a menu bar and a toolbar where all the tools are. If you want it centered, you can do that too. If you want it left aligned, right aligned, then you can do that as well. Or if you want to justify it, pretty much the same features with Microsoft Office Word. And yeah, uh, I'm not gonna go through it one by one, but I'm just gonna discuss a little bit of how it is different from Microsoft Office Word. So here you can click share, actually, name before sharing, and you can actually save that. Oh, I don't have a name yet, so let's actually name it. Okay, Lorem. Uh, okay, so I name my document Lorem. So if you want to rename your document, you can just click this field over here, and you can type anything you want, uh, whatever you want to name your file. SolarM, for example. It's gonna name it like that for now. So it's just an example. And as you can see here, what's really nice about this is you can actually share this to a lot of people. If you're working on a lot of projects, specifically in a group, you can share this to people you want to have. I mean, you can share this to your group mates and work on the same document, and not and save you the hustle of copy pasting or using flash drives or uploading. It's pretty. It, it has it gives you too much work basically. And Google Docs, the best feature I think of Google Docs or using Google Cloud applications is this one thing, because it saves you the time. Not only saves you the time, but you it really cuts the work. I mean your working time into half. It streamlines the productivity. So yeah, here in the file menu, you can click share, or there's another share button here, private only to me, but for now it's just for me. And if you want to get a link for your um, group mates, for example, you can either add you can either add, I have a couple people here, my mom and my boss, also some people, some former workmates. And yeah, you can add people in this um, uh, project, for example. Let's call it a project. And here you can actually add more, for example, who else? Okay, I'll just add two of my mother's email. Test. This just add testing for now. And what it's gonna do is, or you can actually change the permission settings of your document if you want them to be a commenter, so they can just comment but they cannot edit it. And if you want them to be an editor, they can be an editor as well. If you want it for viewing only, then you can set them as viewer. And this is just another way. So if you want to send it to specific people, which you have their emails already, then you can do this. And I'm not gonna send that actually. That's just for showing you. If you want to send it to multiple people, for example, what I do to your Google Forms on your attendances, you can actually do this. Change to anyone with a link, and then do the same. Change the permission settings, editor, and if I copy that and send it to group chats in Messenger, or yeah, group chats in Messenger, then that's automatically gonna do the same thing, and it's actually faster. Well, depends also, because the con of this is, if you want to send it to specific people and those people in the group are you don't want some specific people to access this, then that's really a con. So you gotta send it one by one still. Well, you can make another group chat for that if you want, and yeah, it's pretty much the same actually, if you think about it. So yeah, that's feature that one feature that Microsoft Office doesn't have. Although now they actually copied that feature. Microsoft 365 now has the same feature as well. So yeah, what else do we have here? Okay, so another thing is, it's pretty much the same. You can create new document, open an old document that you have saved, make a copy, and you can email it automatically. But I think Microsoft Office has this feature as well with Outlook. Outlook is Microsoft Office equivalent to Gmail. So yeah, what's nice about this is the version history. And as you can see the changes. It also tracks your changes, which is a really nice thing, because if you're working in a group especially, If something is changed in your document and you don't know who changed it, then you can literally look it up in the history, in this tab right here, version history. See version history, or you can do the shortcut as well. Where's the shortcut? See, it shows you the shortcut as well, if which is really nice. Control Alt Shift H. I'll just do that. Control Alt Shift H, and there I have the version history. So I'm only one who wrote this out. So if you want to try it out with some friends, if it really works, I'm sure it works. You can you can try it out, and it's really nice. It's a really nice feature. It's really useful for thesis, because if some of your group mates change something in your thesis, then it could cause a lot of problem, if it's a mistake, of course. And one thing about what I noticed, and I would like to point out, don't worry, we're gonna learn, is some people doesn't know about the, where is that, find and replace button, which is Control H or Control F if you want, because find and replace really works so well if you have multiple words in between paragraphs of your document and you want to change all of them. For example, uh, a mistake on the names, and then you thought those names were the exact same thing. Then if you don't know this feature on document writers, then you're gonna have a find I mean you're gonna have a hard time looking for those names one by one and change them at the same time. So what's nice about this, if you press Control H, it's actually in Microsoft Word too. uh, for example, I want to change the word lorem, and there's actually plenty. I'm gonna change it with my name, Josh. And okay, match case, I can just click replace all, and as you can see, works like magic, right? I replace the word lorem and replace it with Josh, and all of them are now Josh. So with that, it's so simple. It's actually so easy. And another thing that's nice about Google Docs is the add-ons actually. For example, you're looking for icons or you're looking for pictures. Google Docs has that feature, and I want you to utilize the add-ons menu bar, because it's really really useful. If I'm just gonna show you some example of add-ons you can use, but if you want to explore more, just go for it. Don't be afraid to explore, guys. You're not gonna break anything here. Okay, get add-ons. So get add-ons. What add-on will we choose? Code blocks, outrights, fillable document, fun text. Generate, automate, integrate. Well, I'm confused. What? Okay, I'll pick pictograph, graphic design add-on. What's this? Oh, it gives you pictures. Actually, this is pretty useful, guys. So, especially for dentists, actually, if you have, let's see if there's like a tooth or something that we can use. Gosh, that. Oh. I hope it works. Some add-ons actually have plenty of problems, and it sucks. So just hang on, guys. Okay, pictograph. Oh, what happened here? Oh, see, this is one example of a add-on that doesn't work. That's why it has 2 stars. So yeah, be careful, guys, what you install. Now, what can we do here? Lucy charts. Does it give us charts? Hmm. You can actually do these things manually if you like, but I'm pretty sure it. Oh, you can also have, um, you can also have music notation in your docs as well. Crackle. Oh, let's use this translate. This is pretty interesting. So if you want to translate your document, then you can use this. But I'm pretty sure it's not that accurate, so you still have to double check everything, of course. Uh, I forgot a add-on actually. It's an add-on for to look for free pics. Let me see if I have it on my Google Slide. Actually, hold on. Ooh, it's not there too. Okay, let's see here. So just allow it. Okay. Let's see if we can translate it into. Ooh, I need to reload it. Hold on, guys. Start. There you go. Oh, I just need to reload it for it to work. So remember, guys, reload your document so it can work. Oh, what happened to this? Doesn't work too. Let's see if pictograph. Wow, this is just bad. Hold on. hmm What works? What works? Create and print labels. Pictures. Stock photos. If you're looking for stock photos, it's actually gonna be great. Hopefully it works now. The app isn't verified. Let's just go for it. Let's take risks. It's life without risks. So yep, and then let's refresh it for it to work. I hope it works now. Please work. Why? Okay, let's move on, guys. Maybe it'll work later. It doesn't want to load. It doesn't want to connect. Anyway, you can try it out. You can try add-ons anytime. Hopefully it works on you. There are some, because yeah, hopefully it works on you. I don't know why it doesn't work on me now. And yep, add-ons. So there are plenty more add-ons out there. If you can try it out, it's gonna be really good. And man, I hope I can try it. I really hope I can show you. But yeah, let's move on. Moving on. And what else? We have tools, spelling and grammar. Same with word again. We have word count. Let's actually count the words. So here we have one page, 414 words, 2,600. It's gonna give you a data of your document. It's literally gonna give you the words inside your document. It's gonna give you the characters as well. It's gonna show you how many pages your document is. So it's pretty much useful. What else? Review suggested edits. It's no, there's no suggested edits, but I'm pretty sure if you're doing your research, you're gonna have suggested edits. So you can actually compare documents as well. If you have two documents and you're looking for the differences, you can use this feature. Explore is gonna explore everything in the document. Link objects, that's for like if you have objects such as icons in your um in your document, then you can look for that too. Dictionary of words in your document. Oh, we didn't need the translator. Let's actually try this. Choose a language. Albanian. Translate. Let's see. We didn't need that Uh, oh, there you go. It automatically translated it. So let's say, okay, let's say life is beautiful. Let's try to translate that in Filipino actually. Oh, no, not that. It's useless. So we can translate it. We can translate our document into Filipino. Is there Filipino? There you go. Let's actually exit this one. Ang buhay ay maganda. Not bad. Not bad actually. So we didn't need that add-on earlier. We didn't need it. That was useless. Okay, so you have plenty more tools here. You have script editors. I think script editors are for programmers actually if they want to edit some script. And yeah, reference, you can have that too. So if you want to how do you say this, like preference substitutions is actually gonna literally, it's literal naman. It's gonna substitute this. If you write this, then it's gonna be replaced with this. Let's actually write an example. So if it's this, oh, there. Press tab every time you want to replace it, for example, because it's not gonna work if you just press space. Oh, it worked. My bad. Sorry, because it didn't work earlier. If you want to do R, registered, just press space afterwards. It's gonna work pretty much. In Windows, I mean in Microsoft Office Word, you should press tab. So yeah, that's what's different. Now that you know the different, actually, help the help. If you want to have a training on this, uh, there's a help menu bar with the training tab in it. Let's actually check it out. I'm also curious. So yeah, you have it's pretty much complete. So if you want to dig in deeper, or if you want to learn more about Google Docs, you can use this as your reference, guys. And it's pretty nice. It's pretty complete. Learn by product, learn by job, Swift from internet, switch from Microsoft. If you're switching from Microsoft Office, then here's a manual for you. It's pretty much complete. So yeah, here, okay, let's move on to the next topic actually. So that's pretty much it for Google Docs. So I'm pretty sure I hope to learn something from that. But if you are that kind of a learner who learns from experience, I think uh, you really should dig in deeper and click all the buttons here to see what happens. So that's just a tip, because I'm that kind of learner. So I'll pretty much go through this one by one to see what happens. Anyway, you won't break anything for sure. And it's really nice. It's a really nice skill to have as well, because I'm pretty sure you're gonna deal with a lot of documents as a dentist. And yep. Okay, let's exit that. We have here Google Slides. Now, Google Slides pretty much the same with PowerPoint presentation, and it works really the same. But the theme actually is pretty limited. So guys, if but you could import theme. This is what's nice about it. You can make a theme and then upload it. I don't have a theme right now, but I hope if you can find a free theme. Actually, you know what? Let's look for a free theme. The theme Google presentation. Slides go. Okay, let's look for a theme. Rural agency. Let's use this. Let's use the most basic ones. Means portfolio, flat icon, purist online notebook. See, you can earn from making themes, guys. So if you learn how to make themes, that's actually gonna be good for you. So yeah, we have these themes here. Actually, let's do this chalkboard. I hope it's free. Use as Google Slide theme. I'd like to make a copy. Chalkboard background by SlidesGo. Let's try to make a copy. I hope it works on my... Oh, let's actually change this. Change the user into... Oh, there's actually a lot. So yeah, that's how you import a theme, guys. Go to SlidesGo. It has a option as well for PowerPoint, and you can... We're using Google Slides right now, so let's use Google Slides. I'm gonna change my oh, why is it my temp? Okay, I'm just gonna show you anyway. It's actually the same. So we have here a theme imported from SlidesGo. It's pretty useful. Take note of that, because I'm pretty sure some people are lazy to be artistic sometimes, and they just want to use templates like me. And yeah, so what we have here is a really nice template made by someone and given to us for free. It's really nice. Okay, let's... Ooh, Grackle Slides. What's Grackle Slides? What does it do? Grackle Slides will automatically check the accessibility of Google Site and guide users through the corrections. Okay, I don't want to go through that because it might take long. And here we have a slide. Let's just my slide or my presentation. Let's just rename that. You notice that it has the same user interface as what we had before. It has a menu bar and has a toolbar, right? So it's pretty much the same with Google Docs. That the purpose of that is to not confuse people and to look if they need something or if they need a tool or something, then they could just look up and access the tools that they have here above. And you can also share it as well. We won't go. Should we go through it? Okay, let's just go through it. The same thing, pretty much the same thing. You change the permission, and anyone can access it now. And anyone you send the link, this link to, will be an editor, and it's gonna be chaotic because there's gonna be a lot of editors. But I think they also have... Do they have history? Oh, that's tough. No, Q&A history? It's not been used to this presentation yet. I don't know what Q&A history does, but I hope... Oh, okay, it has a history, but let's actually try to use the shortcut that we had earlier, which is Control Alt H, Control Shift Alt H, Control Shift Alt H. Oh, it's pretty big. Oh no, we're not gonna send a report. We're just gonna wait for it like a patient human being. So yeah, it shows you the history as well, so you can work as a group for making presentations. But yeah, it has pretty much the same thing. You can send it through email, download it as Microsoft PowerPoint. If you want to convert it into PowerPoint, then they have that. Download it as a PDF file. You can go to trash if you want. The same thing. Insert image, actually you can do that too, or you can yeah, you can as you know, you can insert image from your drive as well. If you have images in your drive with the same account, of course, then you can import images from your drive, and it'll automatically search it for you. And it's pretty fast. It's pretty simple, right? And you have here format, format slide, new slide, duplicate, delete, skip, change background, apply layout. See, it has layouts already. Since we used a customized theme, then it gives us a layout. And if you want to animate, of course, if you want to animate, it's pretty much the same thing. For example, let's animate this. The animation is actually pretty limited. So here we have fade. Okay, let's just do fade, and then here let's another animation for this. Um, let's do accuracy. It's pretty limited, but it's okay. You don't want it to be that fancy. Oh, where's the animation? That's it. Appear on click. Okay, let's actually present it. What? That's it. Whoa. Okay. Whoa. Anyway, guys. Um. Oh, it's just appear on click. Okay, fine. Hold on. There you go. You can actually fade in. And with this one, let's actually play it. There you go. So something better. So yeah, you can animate any of your objects. So this is called an object. This is an object. This is an object, and you can have different animations on those things on your objects. And yeah, it it I won't go through this deep because it's pretty much the same. You can see the toolbar here. You can hover it if you want to be if you want to know what the specific tool is. Border weight, border dash. It's pretty much the same throughout everything actually. And yeah, that's it. Actually, yeah, that's it. Okay, let's move to Google Sheets. Hmm. Google Sheets is pretty nice. It's pretty useful, and um, I want you to guys to learn it because you're really gonna use it with collecting data, especially with your research, with your thesis, and it's pretty much a skill that you must have as a dentist, or actually as a student as well, because you're gonna use it throughout your life. It's a skill that's gonna be really useful for managing business. If you wanted to do clinics, then you can use spreadsheet or you can use Excel as well, and yeah, it's really nice. It's a really nice skill to have. And here is pretty much the same user interface. So first spreadsheet. Yep. You can actually import data or have a data validation in this. Actually, I think spreadsheet has a lot of things that you should learn that you need. And I'm thinking, you know what? I'm just gonna separate a tutorial for this one. And yeah, let's just separate a tutorial for this one actually, because it's pretty interesting actually to learn and to teach as well. But here I'm gonna show you what uh, what spreadsheet can do. Some of it, just an introduction, because I'm really gonna make another video for this one. And yeah, here for example I have hmm let's do COVID cases as a data sample. Yeah, Philippines, and let's say Malaysia and Thailand. What else are the ASEAN countries? Cambodia. And yeah, let's work with 4 actually. And let's search coronavirus cases Philippines. Okay, wow, we're winning, guys. We're winning. Filipinos number 1. 287K. So let's just write 287K. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Malaysia. How's Malaysia? Malaysia is pretty low case. Pretty sure. People there are more disciplined than Filipinos. Accept it, Pinoys. 10K. Let's just remove the comma here. Actually, yeah, it doesn't count the comma actually. See, it's still a number. Okay. How about Thailand? How many cases does Thailand have? 3,000. Wow. Sana all. Cambodia. 275. Wow. At least we're the highest, guys. Be proud as a Filipino, as a Pinoy. Actually change it so that it's uniform. And what's really nice about this is with this type of data, you can actually make a chart from it. A chart is really useful in interpreting data. You're really gonna use it. You'll find it really, really useful for research at your thesis. So with just a click of a button, actually, I can make this data into a chart. And to do that, just click this, press Shift, and then left click to where you want the what data you want to cover. If you want it here, it's gonna be too much, but just left click, guys. Hold shift and then left click to anything, but always start from here, or you can start from here. It's gonna be the same thing. You can start from here also, but what we want is this data. So start from here, and this is the last one, so it's covering everything now. And if you want to make a chart, go to your toolbar, always go to your toolbar, and then insert chart. This is magic, guys. This is beautiful. This is so nice. It's really useful. See, it's so nice. And if you want to change your chart type, for example, if you want a pie chart, then wow, Philippines is so blue. Represent. Right. Okay. There's a lot of different charts you can use here. You have bar chart, you have a line graph as well, and man, this is so nice. It's really useful, guys. So yeah, that's an example of spreadsheet of what it can do. It can really help you, and it can streamline your data representation as well. And I really encourage you to use it. And you can also share it too if you want to share it to a lot of people. It's, that's what's really nice about Google Cloud applications. You can no, actually, that's what really nice about cloud applications, not just Google, because anyone can access it. Actually, anyone, literally anyone can access it. If you give them access, then they can access it. And yeah, let's go to Google Forms now. Actually, so these are the Google Forms that I have here. Your class attendance and your quiz. So let's make another Google form. I showed you this before, but I want to you can make a complicated Google form depending on what you need, but I'm just going to show you the basic, and I'll leave the exploration of it to you so that you can learn more about it. I believe learning through applying what you learned is the best way of learning, for me and for everyone, actually, because you're applying what you learned right away, so it'll also give you muscle memory on what to do with your computer, with your hands as well. So yeah, we can make a form. Let's just exit other tabs here because there's a lot already. It's not actually a lot, but yeah, it's not pleasant to look at. Test form. We can test form for dental informatics. You can add questions if you want a question. If you want it to be a quiz, you can make a quiz like what I did to you before. And there's a lot of types. So if you want a short answer, a paragraph, multiple choice, check boxes. You can also do drop downs. And you can also have, actually, let's work on multiple choice. And yep. Okay. To make a form, you can either set it as a quiz if you're giving like a survey that has multiple choice in it. It's really nice if you can make it into a quiz. Release grade after each submission. You can do that, or later after manual review. Since it's just a research, then we're not gonna grade it, so let's not release a grade because it's pointless. Our respondent can see correct answers. There's no correct answers. It's just a research, guys. Wait, if you don't actually have to make it a quiz if you want. But if you want to make it a quiz, then it's up to you. But I believe surveys are not quizzes. So why would you make it quizzes? Duh. Sorry, guys. Anyway, for example, let's just test this out. Let's actually make two questions only. Uh, uh, hmm, Civil status, for example. Check single. What? Single, married, and widowed. So you can require that if you want, or you can uncheck the required button. So this is really useful. If you don't want this field to be missed, then you really must require it. And what else? Civil status. What? Oh, okay. Gender. Male. Female. Wow. Add all. Prefer not to say. You can require that as well. And yeah, you can actually this can actually be your test form, and you can send it out to the people. You can email it, or you can link it. Actually, this is for programmers. Don't don't need to learn about the embed link, but here you can do this. You can also shorten link. Actually, I prefer really short links so that people can be like they won't be intimidated by looking at the long words or the long URLs. So yeah, you can do this. You can actually test it out. So here are my questions. It's actually okay. Let's add a form, test form. Let's add a form name. So here I can also customize it by theme. I can choose a header picture. Okay, let's just choose this and look at what it's gonna do. It's basically gonna do that. You can also change the colors like this, or you can add your customized color if you want. You can actually also change your background color and your font style. Let's just do playful for now. And now that we have that, we can actually preview it first if we want to make sure. Okay, that's our form, and we can actually send it to anyone. So with this link, then you can send it to anyone. Or you just copy and paste it to a group in Messenger, and you're done. You're basically done. So let's actually answer this. Preview. You can answer it your own. Single, male. Let's put another one. Married, female. Let's do another one. Widowed, male. Let's do another one. Single, male. Now, sir, what if you want the respondent to answer only once, because you don't want other people like you don't want a person to answer it twice, right? There's actually a setting here where you should require the person to log in, and what's it gonna do is they will be required to log in Gmail actually, and answer this survey or answer this form. And it's really nice, but the downside of it is you cannot send it to people without Gmail. That's the downside. But I'm pretty sure most people now is going electronic, and most people now has Gmail, because you really can't use Android phones without Google accounts, or pretty much anything without Google accounts. So yeah, you can do that as well. But here we have 4 responses actually from what the test response earlier. And this is what's really nice about Google Form. It'll automatically make it's a bell. Okay. I hope you can still hear me. I hope that's not him. You can actually see the chart automatically, and it's really nice because it's gonna make the chart for you. But I think that's it for your lecture. That's it for now, and I'm gonna on Friday, if I cannot be there, then I'm gonna send you another pre-recorded video of this Microsoft, not Microsoft, Google spreadsheet. So yeah, thank you for listening, guys. I hope you learned something. And yeah, if you have questions, feel free to message me. I'm I answer fast. I promise you that I answer fast. But make sure you add me on Facebook first before you send, because sometimes I don't check those private messages that if you're not a friend yet, if you're not my friend yet on Facebook. So yeah, um, that's it, guys. Good night. I mean, it's night on me. I don't know what day is it you're gonna watch this video. So, but yeah, have a good day. Have a nice one. All right.